guys, it's Kimberly with Bajan Budgets, and today is Essential Day. I got up this morning thinking, holy buckets and a half, I have not saved for all my essential necessities. And so I was like, that's what we're doing today. It wasn't on the roster, but I was like, no, I'm calling on Audible. We're hitting up our essentials binder. I haven't focused on this at all. Like, this probably doesn't even look familiar, does it? So let's get into this, have a good time. Let's chit chat, talk. Let's see what's going on for the week. It's Monday, so that means that we are already hot and heavy in it, right? Like, by the time you see this video, you would have had Monday behind you, or most of the Monday behind you, and it set a tone. And I'm here to tell you, don't let that tone be the defining moment for the whole entire week. It might have been a crappy day. Let's go on and just say, boop, boop, bye. Like, just say it just like that. Tell yourself, boop, bye, and move on with your life. Like, let's go on and have a good, start to the next day. Yeah? Let's not let that define us. No, I'm speaking out of experience, and this is me talking to myself. You're just getting to hear it. It's a crazy world in my head. Welcome. So anyway, let's get into this. Have a good time. Let's see what we can muster up, what we can accomplish by just focusing on this. Yeah? Let's get into it. All right, so this is my essential binder, and I love this guy because it is all of my grown folk business being handled in here. So a lot of the items are in our Ren box. That's why it's propped up all pretty and stuff like that. So you'll see a lot of cards that I get into in this binder because it just helps me get through it. So Ren at Mischief Managed Budget has a card from pretty much any expense that you need to cover, and she has helped me save a bucket ton of money, and I'm grateful. So this is my marker. This is where we left off. This is I sell all different sorts of one of these on my Etsy shop. They're just a great way to place where you are or where you left off, so you're fair with all of the allocations and, randomizing, putting money in here. So that's why I use them, and I love them. First up is one of my challenges on my Etsy shop. I'll tell you which ones are mine. This one is called Blind as a Bat. And I have this challenge right here. This is the game card. And y'all, so when I was making this, I was like, oh, that's a great play on words, the bat is blind, so ergo, let's call it Blind as a Bat. But when I was looking up different things to put on here, I found out a lot about bats that I otherwise would not have known. So I put those little factoids on here. You're welcome. Because everything you wanted to know about bats. They are actually very, very astute creatures. So anyway, but one thing that I always point out is that bats aren't actually blind. You think I would have renamed it too, right? No, I didn't. So the way that you play this, I'm not going to read all the factoids. You can read them when you get this game on my Etsy shop. Shameless plug. So the way that you play this, I have instructions down here. So you have a pouch that you get with this, and in the pouch are several bats. I think 3 of each color, 2 of each color. And you before you start playing this game, you define what each color is a value. So I just drew a pink, and pink is worth $4. And so you just draw and you save. So it's like a draw and save game. So we got one pink bat. So we are going to save $4. And I just color in the little circles, the eyeglasses. They're called the bat glasses, remember? Anyway, so $4. Let's go and draw again before I get the money, because I'll do a couple. We're playing with $200 today. So that's an orange. So that is worth $2. So let's go on. Where's my orange? Here it is. Let's color in another 2. So that's $6. Let's go one more time. Let's see. Ooh, we got a black. Black is worth $6. Ooh, fancy pants. All right, so there's a black for you. So 6, 4, and what? 6, 4, and 2 is 6, 4, 2, $12. So $12 coming in here, and it's called Blind as a Bat, and it's earmarked for, let's see what it's earmarked for. I don't have it earmarked, but it's probably glasses. That's what it should go, because that's why I made this challenge in the first place, to save for my glasses. So I get glasses about once a year. So this will help me not come off $400 for my glasses, when it's necessary. That's the word, necessary. My tongue is going faster than my brain. So here we go. 20, 30, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So $46 is what we saved so far. And Blind as a Bat. This is on my Etsy shop. Go get it so you can have fun with me. Next up is Monkeying Around. This is a scratch off game from Ren. I think it's super cute. Like the monkey faces that she chose are super cute. So this is my Rin box. I saw this. Me and her got together and I was like, Rin, I need somewhere to put all of my thousands of cards. And she was like, I don't got nothing for you. And so I came up with this Rin box. She was like, perfect. I'll tell people that you're selling it. So this, I just restocked, y'all. I had to find a new manufacturer. The boxes are actually cuter to me. And so I have restocked there. I just restocked last night because two other people pinged me just yesterday. So I reached out to all of y'all and told you that I restocked. I'm telling the masses that it's been restocked. So if you're in need of a Rin box to hold all of your Rin cards, here you go. Here you go. So we are doing monkey. And so this is my monkey set. You get blank tabs in yours and you'll get 12 of them. And so you can organize them however you want. We're going to pull out 2 monkey cards. So there's our 2 monkey cards that we're going to scratch off today. And let's get to scratching. Itchity itch. Itchity itch. Just made that up. You know what I just had? Take a guess. Take a wild guess what I just had. Oh, goodness. I know it's scrumptious. Let me just tell you. Some scrumptious. So 6 is right there. Let's see what we get. Oh, there's a 10. There's one for you. So $16 is what we're saving in here and monkeying around. This is going to Family Adventures. We do a lot of little things during the school season because you can't like take an obscene amount of time off with the school schedule. So we love to have Family Adventures stockpiled with the money so we can just hit the road jack whenever we want to. So in this pocket, we now have $20, $40, $5, $46, and we are done with those 2. So what I do is I put them in the front and turn them around because it's harder to grab from the front than the back. So I flip them around that way. So the next ones I grab from the back of that section. Anyways, just so you know how I use mine. Okay, we're done with that one. So my junky desk. Okay, moving on is grill repair. Everybody needs to get their mouth right. It doesn't look right when you have this going on, snaggletooth in your mouth. So I want to prepare Miss B's to make sure she doesn't have snaggletooth going on. So we are steady saving for what could be the need for braces. If not, it's just in that pocket called through the years. It's a sinking fund in her long-term sinking funds. I'm just throwing money in there for everything she may need throughout her formidable years. Braces is one of them. So I created this. This is one of my challenges. This envelope is from Renee at Budget Nerd Co. She makes these awesome challenge envelopes, and I thought that one was cute. So I got the envelope, but the challenge is mine. So you can get this on Etsy. So this is a roll and save and scratch off combo. And we are steady rolling and saving and scratching and saving. And okay, so we got a 1. There's that. Let's scratch one more. Ooh, a 10. Yowza. Okay, so that's 11. So that's what we're starting off with. And then I chose to roll a D12 for my roll and save portion of this challenge. So a D20, not D12, a D20. Yeah, I made that mistake. It's a D20, y'all. So we got a 6. So let's write that in with the pink, a 6. And then let's roll for this tooth. A 14. Whoa, $20. Nice. So I'm going to take the $20. So $31 is coming in here today. That's a good chunk of change. And so now for through the years, we have the following. There we go. 20, 40, 60, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80 buckaroos. So I did ask around people that are hot and heavy into braces right now with their kiddos. They said about $3,000 is safe, especially if you're carrying insurance. Without insurance, you couldn't even pretend to pay for that. But with insurance, it's around $2,000 out of pocket when all of the sessions are done. $2,000 to $3,000. Of course, that's an average. Some of y'all paid more, some of y'all paid less. So I'm just shooting for $3,000 minimum for that particular event that may happen. Yeah, that's what I'm shooting for in my head. It's gonna be overtime though. Not now. Next up is this one from Rin. This is another Rin one, and this is medical. This is going to Medical Emergency Fund. All of these dashboards come with the challenge if you buy them, so that's why I have the dashboards in here. So medical is right here. So let's choose a couple of those cards and see where we get to. So we have these two, super cute bandage. Everything has a face, and I want to name it so bad, but I was like, we'll be naming until the cows come home. Whoa. Okay, so Ren has the option for you to do like a high income, low income, and when I bought these, I had a job, so everything was high income because I was trying to save the most. But now we are just saving bare minimum. We're probably only going to scratch one because that's 30 bucks. 30. 1, 2, let's take some fives. 3. So 30 bucks coming in here. I think that's all we should do. So we have money to do for other things. So medical, we're donezo with you for now. We'll come back. You have not defeated me just today. You might have won the war, or the battle, but you have not won the war. Okay, so now in medical, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 115. 115 is what we are working with right now, so we can do that. Okay. Next up is taxes. Blech, taxes. So that's how I feel about taxes. So this is another one of my challenges, and I love it. It says, wouldn't it be cool if money actually grew on trees? Yes, it would. And yes, I still hope for it. So this could be spicy. This is going to save you $285 because who doesn't need that much to save for taxes? If you pay, it's not going to be like $10. So I'm trying to get my mind right and get my money right by having this as a big one. So this is get your money's worth of scratch offs. So that's a 10. And let's go one more. Let's go over here. Oh, sweet Lord. That's a 22. And I made this, y'all. You would think. But it just goes to show I don't cheat. I really don't remember anything about this. So I made it so long ago. So that is $33? No, $32. Oh, Lord. So 32. Let's just pretend to use 2 5s instead. So $32 going into taxes. And let's see, what have we saved already? Again, I'm acting like I don't need this. I need this. So there's that. So now in taxes, we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 91. $91. Okay. So we are not even close to being halfway. But we are saving, and that's all that matters. This one is get your gas into gear. This is we're using it for car maintenance, but you can also use it for gas savings. So which one is this one? Car fund? Yes, car fund. Okay. Ooh, wait, that doesn't belong in there. This is in the wrong one. It's a cute little piggy. This little piggy. I'm just kidding. I don't even know where this goes. I have to find where that one goes. So that's just going to sit out. So car fund. So let's go back to here. Here's one and here's one. So like I said, we're using this for car maintenance, and I just want to scream, y'all. I just want to scream. So what is the latest saga with my Finny? She needs a catalytic converter, y'all. Ah! Sorry. I'm so sick of pouring money into this guy. I love my car. I do. But now she needs something else. So I need to save like $2,000, $1,000. I don't even know. A lot of money. So I can pay for this catalytic converter instead of having to go get a new car. That's where we're at. We can't obviously get a new car right now. So there we are. So $5 going towards our repairs. Let's go one more. And this is a 4. Ooh, we need to save more than that. So let's see. That's $4. Do we have $1 in here? We do. So let's take $10. And we'll put this $5 back. Okay. So $10 coming in here. So we have 20, 30, 40, 55, $61 now. $61. Okay. All right. So $61. That's good. And car fund. We need so much more than that. But hey, it's a start. It's a start. So let's go on to the next one. Oh, yay. Okay, so this is our home and garden. So let me tell y'all about my approach to home and garden. I save for the year for next year. So I'm trying to get my $1,000 saved up in efforts to be able to pay the gardener and do all the upkeep and maintenance to the lawn and the outdoors exterior for the next year. So I'm saving for that now. So all the money that I have now was saved last year, and I'm now able to pay the gardener on time and all of the things that we have going on outside. So it worked out well this year, so I'm trying to do it again this year. So I need about $1,000, and that makes me very comfortable. $1,500. So that's what we're saving for. So I have a couple of challenges going on. A mini one that we already finished. So this is from Liz and Les, super cute. Let's Stay Home challenge. And I'm just saving on the stickers. I'm doing the bigger number on each sticker. So it's going to save me potentially more than 150, which is the max you can save for the way she broke it up. The top number, the bottom number. So anyway, so here's an 8, which is the top number. If you get it, the bottom number is 5. So I'm using all bigger numbers. So $8 there. And then let's see. Let's do the pig for 15. Where's the piggy go? Nope. Piggy's over here by the barn. There we go. So that's 15 plus 8 is what? 23. Let's stop there on that one. So $23 for that. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20. And then 3. Okay. And then I want to start the other one just to get it started. And it says, this is from Boy Mom Loves to Save. And it says, hoeing ain't easy. Just know, hoeing ain't easy. It's a lot of work to get out in that garden. Anyway, so I love that one. I think Lindsay did awesome with this one. So let's see. That's $5. Love it. And then let's do one more over here, which is 3. This is going to save us 100, and the denoms are from 1 to 9. So relatively low to get to your $100 goal. So $8 right here. Yay. So $8. Let's pull that out. Perfect. So, in all, we are saving, ooh, hold on, hold please. There we go. So, all in all, we are saving, did I do this one? I did the 23. I know I did. Okay. Oh yeah, because there it is. It's out of order. You're out of order. I'm just kidding. Okay. So now we have 51. So 100, 10, 15, 25, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 145 towards our home and garden fund, which is a great step in the right direction. All right, so next up is new car. I am steady putting a little bit away each time just to make sure. What I'd like to do is save for tax, title, and license. Like that is what we will save for. And then anything else, like we might have to do an actual binder on car just to save for a new car. I mean, that's, all in type thing. So when I get a new job, I have so many ideas. When I get a new job, I will be saving for things like that, like a new car, and the whole binder will go towards saving for that type of thing. Anywho's, so that's $18 right there. Should have stopped at 10, but I was talking, so I didn't. This is another one of mine. I think it's stinking cute. It says, there is something special when a new car comes with a red bow. I've told you all this story numerous times about how my first car came with a bow. My brother didn't talk to me for 2 weeks. Yada, yada, yada. My dad was rude and made me feel like I was getting in trouble and kicked out the house when he was just taking me outside to see my new car. It just didn't go well. The whole thing did not go well. But at the end of the day, I loved my car and it came with a bow. So it's memorable for better or worse. So $18 is what we're putting in here. So 15, 16, 17, and 18. We have run out of money quick and in a hurry. And I wanted to get to some of the other challenges because I need the money now more than later. So let's see. So new car got its money. And it's going to save you, what was this? It's going to save you $100, and it ranges from 3 to 10. So go check that one out on my Etsy shop. And then we are going to count this and see how much we have saved so far. So 55, 65, 70, 1, 2, and 3. So $73 right here. Yay. Let's see. I really need to get to... I need to save for Costco. We're going to skip, y'all. I'll put this here. This is what we're going to do. This is where we left off, right? Like this is where I'm bypassing. So I'm going to put the marker back on this side. And this is where we'll come back to when we come in this binder next week, because we're going to do it again next week. But I'm going to skip ahead to Costco because we need to go make a Costco run. And yeah, I need that money now. Costco is one of my challenges. It's a digital download, and I love this guy because it's a progressive savings challenge, kind of save over time. And so I have all sorts of different retail stores. So Costco's the one I'm saving for, but I have Sam's, Home Depot, Amazon, all of them. So go check out my Etsy shop. They're all linked down below. Or the shop is linked down below. You can go find them on my digital section. But I need to save this because I need this money. I do. And it's going to be about that much because it's our biannual visit. So I'm going to get all the paper products, all the cleaning supplies, all my laundry detergents, all of that stuff comes in this visit. So 700 is probably not even enough, but it's going to have to do. So we've saved a pretty penny, but I need a little bit more. So here we go. What do we have here? We're just going to use the rest of this in here. I think that's what I'm going to do. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21. So we have $21. So let's see what we can make happen. 21. Okay, so we're going to go on. We did the whole bottom section. So where's my calculator? So 21 is what we have. I'm going to minus 2. Why you keep turning? 2. So that's 19. So let's color this one off. And then here's a 3 up here. So that's 16. Nice. And then this 5. So that should take us down to 11. Okay. Perfect. I love these challenges because you could definitely see your progress. Like, look at that. Like, you can see the progress. And that's what half of this battle is, right? Like, to stick with it. So that will take us down, if I do the 4, down to 7. And then here's a 7 here. So we're just going to color in a 7. And we are donezo coloring on this one. And we're out of money. So let's get a count on how much we have left. And we'll go from there. But we still obviously have a pretty penny. But this was progressive, and I knew I was going to take it out before I finished. It's just how much we could save before I did that. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 500, 20, 35, 45, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 557 is what I think I counted because I lost track and got spaced out. So 557, which is a good chunk of change, right? Like, this is way better than going in debt and putting it on a credit card. I have this to go on and pay it off. We also have some store credits, or digital credits, digital cash from Costco. So that actually I have about the remainder of this built up. So I think we're actually met our goal. Ah, yay. That makes me happy. So you might see me unstuck. Actually, no, we're going to keep, nah, I don't know what to do. We're going to keep it in here. And I'll pull it when I go to pay the credit card payment, because I will put it on my Costco card to get the points. So all that to say, I think we did it bypassing these things with my credits. Well, maybe I'll come in here with the credits and then mark this off so I can see this completed, so my OCD can feel complete. All right, so we're out of money, which means we're out of talk about. So we'll get to put on my P.O. box next time. But we did a good chunk of change in there, y'all. I'm pretty stoked about what we were able to accomplish. I need to focus on this way more. I'm kind of mad at myself that I did not, but lesson learned, y'all. I hit it with a vengeance today, and for whatever I can muster up to save, I will continue to come in here. So we might see this, and you'll see month ahead come way more regularly, because those are my 2 goals. Well, this is essential on purpose. So anywho, thank you for joining me. I appreciate you always. You know I do. I will go on and say, be blessed, be kind, be the reason someone smiles. And my friends, I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye, guys.